What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this easy, simple barbecue chicken flatbread. So with a little help from the grocery store, we're going to get right into it. So this is my chicken. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use breasts if you prefer. It's totally up to you. And you already know I'm going to wash the chicken, but do what you want. So to season the chicken, I'm going to use some Tony's. Obviously, this part, you can season it however you prefer. I'm also going to put some of my blended seasoning that I always show you guys on here, and I'll make sure I link a recipe to that below. This one was in the freezer, y'all. Y'all be freezing this stuff because it's so good. So I added it to the chicken, and I'm going to set that to the side to marinate. So yeah, this recipe was so good, you guys. I ate like 2 slices of it. Alright, you guys, so this is the flatbread. I got it from the Kroger grocery store. 2 of them come in the pack, and I believe they're 10 inches. And they're just convenient, and that's why I got it and decided to use it. But you can either make your own or buy your preferred brand. Alright, so to a hot skillet, you want to add your chicken thighs, and I'm probably going to cook each side for about 4 to 5 minutes. I don't want to overcook it. You can overcook a chicken thigh regardless of what anyone else thinks. But remember, this is going into the oven, so you don't have to cook it to death, but you do want to cook it all the way through. And just try to get some nice golden color on here, just like this right here. And now I'm just going to remove it and chop it up. Alright, so this is my mozzarella cheese. I decided to get this kind because I wanted fresh. It's not all the way fresh. It's not the expensive brand, but it's fresh enough. And I'm just going to break it apart like this. I could slice it, but then I didn't want big hunks, so I broke it apart with my hands. Now I'm just going to cut up my chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces. The chicken is perfectly, y'all, when I tell you the chicken is perfectly cooked. Perfectly cooked. I cooked it for about 5 minutes on each side on medium heat and medium high heat. I'm sorry, because you do want to get color on there. Don't do this on a low heat, you guys. You need high heat, not high, but medium high. Okay. So this is what it looks like, and now we're gonna move on. Alright, so next I'm going to put the barbecue sauce all over my flatbread just like this. This is just some store-bought barbecue sauce that I had sitting in the fridge. So just use your preferred brand. And you want to smear it everywhere. The whole entire flatbread needs to be covered in barbecue sauce. Now don't make it like a big old thick layer, but every corner inch needs to have some sauce. Alright, so next I'm going to add my mozzarella cheese down just like I'm doing here. And you just want to get it strategically pretty much everywhere. Next I'm going to add my Parmesan cheese right in between the cracks of the mozzarella cheese, because at the end of the day, you don't want to completely cover this with mozzarella cheese. It'll be too much, especially if you're using the kind that I'm using. So next you're going to put your chicken all over, as much or as little as you prefer. I also seasoned it just now with some chicken seasoning from McCormick. And then after the chicken, I'm going to add the roasted tomatoes, fire roasted tomatoes, just here and there, just dabbing it, dabbity dab, 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 for extra color, texture, and flavor. And I'm gonna pop this into a 425-degree oven as directed on the package. And once I bake this up, I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Alright, you guys, so this is what it looks like right here. It's nice and crisp on the edges, and the cheese is nice and melted. I did broil it for like 3 minutes just to get an extra little bit of brown on top. I didn't want to overcook the crust, so that's why I did that. So yeah, I'm just gonna slice it and let you guys see what it looks like. So basically it was just super seasoned. The chicken was tender and seasoned. The cheese was amazing on top. The sauce, of course, barbecue. I mean, what doesn't taste good with barbecue sauce? And this is what it looks like. You could save some sauce so you could dip, period, or not dip, because you don't need it. You don't need anything. It's very seasoned. And yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for having patience with me. I am a little under the weather, and my voice is cracking and all of that. So thank y'all for y'all support, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye, y'all.